Mitt Romney's back in the news, and he's talking about elections and people who have lost elections. Really? Well, let's take a look.
The president has got to learn that he lost this last election round. The American people spoke loud and clear. Let those people who were elected come together with a piece of legislation on this and other topics.
Are you kidding me? The president lost and he's got to realize it? Dude, you lost to him. I think it's past time that you recognize that. What are you doing on my television set? Blobbity blah, blah, blah from a guy who just lost to President Obama 2 years ago. Why don't you realize you lost? Clean up and go home. The fact that the man has no sense of irony is astounding. How can he say that with a straight face? But he's not done.
What is your advice to the Republicans at this point, Governor?
Well, my advice to the Democrats at this point, and to the president in particular, is take a breath. The president said that he was not on the ballot in the election that was just held, but that his policies were. And the American people sent a very clear message to the president about his policies. They're not happy about them. The president ought to let the Republican Congress, the Republican House and the Republican Senate come together with legislation that they put on his desk which relates to immigration. And he can veto it or not, but let the Congress and let this election have its say.
Let the election have its say. And you're talking about people who are on the ballot. Dude, you were on the ballot. It said Mitt Romney. They voted against you. They voted for President Obama. Did the Republicans let President Obama have his say? Did you let him have his say? Just, oh, you know what? We got to be fair and honest here. President Obama won. So from now on, Mitt Romney came on television right after the election and said, and throughout these last 2 years, right, and said, oh, absolutely. We got to do what Obama says. I was on the ballot and I lost. My ideas lost. President Obama's ideas won. So we should listen to the American people and do what he says. How many times did Mitt Romney say that? How many times did the Republicans say that? Approximately 0 is the correct answer. So now all of a sudden, when President Obama's not even on the ballot, oh, no, you got to listen to what the voters said. You got to listen to what... Mitt, did you listen to what the voters said? Here's what the voters said. Fuck off. Go home. You're still on TV. Why didn't you listen to them?